Alright, let's try this again. Xavier Black Dragon. That was my sister. Araria Black Dragon. Say hi, Araria.
Hi, Araria. She is a gem.
For those of you who don't know, that was Portal 2 she was quoting, and,
Anybody that doesn't know that was Portal 2 does not deserve to be existing at all.
She is a gem.
I am a gem.
I don't need your sass. Today we will be listening to a story told by Araria.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Oh. I guess that makes sense. Okay. When's my next chat? Wait. Hang on.
She's a bit of a loser.
You're a loser!
Hey, at least I'm doing something with these.
6:58. Okay, cool.
We're going to listen to a story, and hopefully it will be a good one.
I think it's a pretty good story, or I wouldn't be so freaking obsessed with it.
Alright, you tell that to them. I'm gonna go get some alcohol.
That's like not alcohol.
Yeah.
You're like 4.
Sure.
Anyway.
Not alcohol.
So-
Not.
Today we are going to hear the tale of the epic beginning part of Mystic Messenger.
Mystic.
Well, I'm only halfway through, so
You're watching a playthrough.
yeah, I'm halfway through the playthrough. Technically, I'm gonna play one route by myself because apparently I'm not likable enough, or I pick wrong, or
You get murdered?
or the characters become self-aware and kick me out. So 4 of them I'm going to watch, and 1 of them I'm going to play. The one I'm going to play is Seven's route because I am madly in love.
Yes,
The
that
end.
is his actual name.
It is not his actual name, but we'll go with that. You guys don't need to know. Anyway, so at the beginning of the game, the app opens up and you get all that green code text like in the Matrix,
Well.
you know.
If I did, we'd be in quite the pickle.
Yes, he's hilarious.
For those of you,
Vengeance. He spilled pickle juice in his lap.
For those of you that don't know, I'll be recording a pun session later for all losers in this subscription.
Anyway. I don't know where you think you're putting this. The only loser on this subscription is you. Anyway, so the Matrix text, right? And then all of a sudden a chat room opens up and you're chatting with this guy unknown. That's his username.
Oh gosh.
Unknown.
That's how you know it's a stalker.
That's right. Anyway. So he's, he says that he's found a phone with an address and a string of important numbers in it,
Sure.
and that he wants you to go to the address
Oh gosh.
and, so that he can find the owner of the phone. And if you, question him about it, his answer as to why is that he's religious and that he'd like to do a good thing for somebody.
Sure.
He's not entirely lying, except he is. So, important distinctions have not been made yet, but, I guess we'll get there. Anyway, so the first time I played through this game, I, being the wonderful human being that I am, opted to tell him that no, there was not a password lock on the obviously password locked door because I wasn't going to break into this person's house, right? Well, wrong. This creep shows up and takes my character away to be murdered or assistantified or something. I don't know. And that was the end of the game, right? Okay. Round 2, I break into the apartment. And I go in.
I wasn't getting a drink, I was getting cake.
We're gonna go eat dinner later. Children. Anyway.
Hey, I'm a teenager.
So I start over.
My anti-nutrients.
I start over, break into the apartment, go inside, and the chat room changes to a different chat room, but this time I'm in there with 5 other people.
Oh gosh.
Instead of this unknown character who mysteriously disappears for like the rest of the game. BT dubs.
What is a BT dubs?
By the way.
Alright.
I thought you were the slang person here.
You know, I was making sure my viewers knew of me.
Yes, viewers.
like people watch these things. Ha.
Anyway. So what was I saying? 5 other people, right? And there's
By the way, I have crop storage so you're on the time.
what?
By the way, I have crop storage, so you're on a time. I don't know how long.
Oh, that's probably really sad. You should probably stop interrupting me then. Oh. Anyway, 5 people. First, there's Zen, who likes to think that he's attractive, but I mean, I guess he's alright. And, you
It can
know,
only matter of personal taste.
he's a narcissist. Second, there's Yusung, who really is a cutie, except he's completely obsessed with games. Like,
My kind of guy.
and you find out later that it's because he's coping with the death of his beloved cousin, which makes it, you know, really sad, but still, he's got a problem. Third, there's Jaehee, who is the only other girl in this, you know, chat room, whatever.
Unless you count that one guy who cross-dresses.
We don't count anyway. She's an assistant to business douchebag, who is number 4. We'll get there in a second. And she's like super hardworking and crap. And then you have business douchebag. His name is Jumin. You may recognize him from the meme, "Does Jumin Han is gay?" But, not important, really, just hilarious.
I want you to know that's not a meme.
It is a meme. It is a meme. And 5, lovely, lovely 707, who is a professional hacker and really likes cats and cross dresses.
To make people happy.
And he's basically perfect. So, yeah. And so you're in a room with all these people, and the point of the game is you go through the first 4 days, and then you're, like, stuck on a route for one of these characters, and your job is to woo them for the rest of the game, right? Yeah. So, first time I played through the first 4 days, you know, answering as naturally as possible without the suspicion that I'm going to get murdered this time. And it stuck me on Yusung's route, and I was like, okay, baby game addict, that's fine, that's whatever. We'll, you know, woo baby game addict. And then another 3 days in, it gives me this chat, and Yusung is like, yeah, I thought I liked you, but I was just mistaking you for my dead cousin. I'm gonna go over to Seven's house. And then...
Savagery! Oh!
It was really savage. I was offended, actually, because I'd spent the entire time trying to convince him that I was not, in fact, the reincarnation of his dead cousin. It didn't work real well, apparently. And so we went over Seven's house, and then Seven broke the news to me by breaking the 4th wall that the game was over and that I would have to start over for not having enough likability points. So apparently, even fictional characters don't like me, and here I am. So I started over again, and decided that I would just play through his, and then I would play through Seven's, who is, you know, the love of my life, and who was the entire reason that I started this game to begin with. honestly, because I was looking for games to play and I saw a cute redhead in glasses and I was like, that's my man. And here we are.
I lied again. I was getting a drink.
After cake.
Yep.
Anyway. So, yeah. And I did it again, and I made it to day
7.
4. And I didn't even get on Yusung's route this time. They didn't put me on any route, as a matter of fact. It gave me another series of suspicious chats where it turns out that they became self-aware, or at least one of them did, and got taken away because, we're robots saying programmed things. And that was really freaky, actually. I've never had a game character do that. So, and then the game ended.
Sans.
No, he didn't, he wasn't, entirely self-aware. He was just mostly self-aware.
Flowey?
He wasn't entirely, he created the game, though. So, he was only almost self-aware. Shut up, I'm telling a story. And so, by then, I had enough of, being rejected for being myself.
A story of her life.
Story of my life. And I just decided that I would start on Seven's route. Because I'm really apparently actually looking forward to getting rejected again. Because if Yusung doesn't like me, what chance do I have at Perfection 707?
He's a bit of a weirdo if you haven't noticed.
Anyway.
Seriously,
so
this is her purse.
I watched And so I watched Zen's route first.
Ha!
Ow! Why was that necessary?
It wasn't.
That hurt.
I'm sorry.
So, I played through Zen's route first because I had zero interest in him from the beginning. I tried. Really, I did. I tried to like him, but he's a narcissist, and
You can only have one narcissist in the relationship.
I have one narcissist, and it's me. So I tried, but,
I hope you realize if the audio's crap on this, you're going to have to do it again.
Well, why didn't you give me a proper
Microphone?
I
will consider doing that.
Or a camera.
Alright, continue.
Or a video recording software. I'm under the assumption that you want to have a YouTube one day.
One day.
And that this is going to go on said YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Except it's not, because cell phone recorded videos don't do YouTube.
Actually, they do.
They do, but you shouldn't.
Alright.
Mostly I'm just telling this to you. That's the only reason I'm playing along with the camera, because I really hate looking at my face while I talk.
Alright.
It's because I know it's never going anywhere. Anyway, so you play through his route, and, he is getting hit on by the other actor, and, she's, revenge. This Jumanhan is gay. Oh my gosh, son hit on me. I didn't ask him to. And, she's terrible, and everybody hates her. And she is dealt with swiftly by Seven, who legally found lots of public documents that completely ruined her reputation. It was super great. But about halfway through day 7 on Zen's route, you get a visual novel from Seven's perspective, and he gets this really creepy picture on his computer. I wish I could show it to you. It's creepy. And it's like a skull, and it's red, and it says warning, and
Beep, beep,
really.
beep,
or
warning, warning,
danger,
warning, danger.
Something dramatic. And so he starts freaking out. Okay, so he's the only one that knows what's going on until he comes into the chat and says, spoilers, the apartment that I broke into at the beginning of the game, there's a bomb in there that he placed in there in order to explode the confidential documents that happen to live in that apartment. in case somebody bad ever broke in. And yeah, there's not really a super good explanation. It's just that the owner of the apartment was wacko. And so Baby Seven installed a bomb despite not wanting to install a bomb, and somebody hacked into the bomb and rigged it to explode if character left or somebody in this organization went to go get character. It wasn't great. And so, yeah.
So mysterious guy knew.
So, Lovely Seven fixed it, naturally. But, you know, before character could leave the apartment, the suspicious guy that killed / assistentified me at the beginning of my first failure broke in through the window, 14 floors off the ground, bulletproof glass. Curious, by the way. And was like, nah, she's coming with me, yo. And naturally, because it's a romance visual novel, Zen burst through the door and was like, no way, man, you can't have her, and fought him off. And they ran away together and, you know, had a super great time. It was alright. Then...
It was alright.
It was alright. The second walkthrough that I watched was for Baby Yusung. And despite my general offense at not being liked by him, it was a pretty good route too. It was really lots of heartbreak and sadness generally. I have many messages sent to my bestest friend that, you know, attest to that.
Mourning the loss of your dead cousin.
He does make an attempt at getting over his dead cousin, if it makes you feel any better. Anyway, so you play through his route, and naturally, the bomb is there in this route too, because, you know, it's the same story told from like 5 different perspectives, I think.
5 different perspectives.
And 7 fixes the bomb again, and then it goes wrong again, and 7 takes Yusung into the hideout of these people that hacked the bomb. Smart idea. And, you know, infiltrated their base, and it wasn't good. It wasn't it was really, you know, because the suspicious guy that kidnapped character at the end of my first failure was there, and he had a knife, and he had the switch that would remote activate the bomb, naturally.
Because plot development.
Plot development is important. And so, Yusung tackles this unknown guy. 7 grabs the switch, and Yusung tells 7 to run. So, you know, 7 runs, and then you...
Look at this cute baby face.
I need a cute baby face.
Baby face competition.
You're annoying. Get off. Anyway, and then Unknown takes the knife to Baby Yusung's eyeball. Okay, that's great. So he's in the hospital.
Got my
now.
eye on him.
Shut up.
Well, it was nice knowing ya. Thank you for your time.
Yo, dude, it was really upsetting, actually. This poor...
I'll be here all week.
Poor soul that only wanted it to ever
Actually,
be a veterinarian.
I'd love to stay here and spill my guts out to you, but it looks like I got a split because she's about to kill me.
Yusung was a sweetheart. He is a sweetheart, and he got his eyeball, you know, hurt. And
Eyeball hurt?
Eyeball hurt, and it wasn't great. And so that was Yusung's route, and now I'm sitting here watching Jae-hee's route, assistant to douchebag, and from what I understand, it's not actually a romance on this one because she's female, and South Korea is very limited in their gay OTPs. So that's what's happening right now. and Juman's a douche, and everybody's sticking up for Jaehee, and 7, I think just ran into the hacker again, and I'm concerned that there's going to be a bomb in this route too.
Probably.
Because I don't think I can handle
5 bombs.
not 7 coming to rescue me from this bomb. So there you go. That's the end. Story time is over.
Story time. Bye.